Uh, Ladies and gentlemen, you must be thinking, why is Julian Alvarez's picture on the screen at the moment? Are we linked with Julian Alvarez? Is the rumors from a few months ago, is that materializing again? No, ladies and gentlemen, we've got this picture up because we are facilitating Atletico Madrid to go for this particular brother so that we can get this brother at Chelsea Football Club. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the other side of the coin. Look, as we all expected when the Gallagher news to Atletico Madrid is now almost complete. We are very much getting closer and closer to here we go. We all knew, and I've said this many times, that most likely we're going to go for Samu Omorodion, and we've liked Samu Omorodion for a very long time. Since the start of this window, this particular name has been floating around in the surface for many times. There were moments in between where it was briefed to us that Chelsea are no longer interested in Samu. But look, the bottom line is this is the particular brother that we've wanted all along. Tall, robust, but an inexperienced striker. Let's be honest, inexperienced striker. And as I said, now that Gallagher's gone to Atletico Madrid, well, potentially gone to Atletico Madrid, this is I suppose the consequence swap deal that is about to take place with Samu Omorodion. And this is where, ladies and gentlemen, I have my issue. Look, I'm very happy for the Conor Gallagher situation. I'm very happy for Conor Gallagher. I'm very happy for Chelsea Football Club. For all parties, I think the Conor Gallagher situation made sense. But at the end of the day, the problems around Samu Omorodion is not really the problems, but the fact that we're going for Samu Omorodion is quite annoying. Now, look, we're going to go into details about this entire situation. Let's first start off with Chelsea Football Club in the Conference League, which is just around the corner. We've got qualifications coming up, ladies and gentlemen. So this is how the stipulation looks like. The draw has happened. Chelsea will face the losers. This is our level now. We're waiting for losers to come out from the qualification so that we can play them. Chelsea will face the losers of the tie between CS Braga and Serviet. Serviet? Is that like tissue papers? Serviet FC, apparently number 2 in the Swiss league in the 24-25 UECL playoff round. Look, all I know, Braga is actually a pretty good team from Portugal. So I fully believe Braga to beat Servette FC, and then we shall face Servette FC. I think potentially we should face Servette FC, Swiss number 2 in their league at the moment. First up is the home game, August 22nd, and then the away game on August 29. The expectation is that Chelsea Football Club, whether it's Braga, whether it's Servette FC, we should be moving on and going past them. I think there is another playoff after that as well. So this is the first one, and then there's another match after that, and then you qualify for the real competition. I think that's how it is. But correct me if I'm wrong. It's madness. It's madness, this Conference League. It's just not our level, man. The fact that we're in it now, we have to win it. But the bottom line is this is not a competition for Chelsea Football Club. I think financially it's not a huge gain either. The prize money in the Conference League is minor, and the fact that we're back into Europe, we have to comply with financial fair play in terms of European football. So that could be a bit of a issue to get around, but I'm pretty sure our finance, our accountants will figure out a way. But ladies and gentlemen, that's a little bit about the fixture for Conference League. I don't want to spend too much time on it because some of these teams, I have no idea who they are. Now, next up, ladies and gentlemen, Gallagher will earn as much as $200,000 a week, and Atletico Madrid, once bonuses are taken into consideration. If you've missed out on the news earlier today from Fabrizio Romano, Gallagher has said yes to Atletico Madrid, and we are just moments away from a here we go, because a few things are still getting sorted in the terms and agreements, the documents that Conor Gallagher will sign. They're just fine-tuning all of that. But Yeah, man. As I said, I'm very happy. It's a good result for all parties involved, in my opinion. Chelsea needed financial gains from Conor Gallagher. Conor Gallagher gets himself a club that is absolutely suited to his skill set. They're in the Champions League, and he'll get to showcase his talent in the Champions League, and he'll get to fight in La Liga as well, because Atletico Madrid is no mug in the Spanish league. So, and 200k, beautiful. Why not? Long-term contract as well, 5-year contract. So big up to Conor Gallagher. Chelsea have included matching rights in the sale of Gallagher. That means Chelsea get the chance to match any bid Atletico accept for Gallagher in the future, which is nice. I highly doubt Chelsea will go back for Conor Gallagher ever again, unless there is a massive change in the style of play, unless Gallagher evolves into that ball-playing midfielder by having that experience in Spain. I don't know, but I highly doubt Gallagher will be back. Now, all of that Gallagher situation has triggered a move for Samu Omorodion, and there's a domino effect happening. Atlético Madrid is going for Julián Álvarez, and part of that whole situation is they're hoping that we go for Samu Omorodion. So essentially, we are bankrolling Atletico Madrid for Julián Álvarez. We're living in an era, ladies and gentlemen, where Julián Álvarez is available, but Chelsea are more interested to get Samu Omorodion. And a lot of people will say, we don't want a profile like Julián Álvarez. Look, Julián Álvarez is a very, very good footballer. I've seen the kind of damage he's done at Manchester City. I feel like we could do with a mobile striker up front like that, who's far more nimble and able to link up and drop in and act at times in midfield as well. And that's the type of play I feel like Enzo Maresca will cherish. But look, Samu Omorodion, don't forget there's still news in regards to Osimhen as well. The whole Osimhen situation, ladies and gentlemen, for me, it's a bit of a smokescreen. It's just not going to happen. But let's get in on the act as to what is happening with Omorodion and Julián Álvarez. Atletico Madrid have submitted official bid to Manchester City to sign Julián Álvarez. Deal depends on Omordion's exit, as Chelsea are in talks over 35 million deal to sign Samu from Atletico, advancing well. So domino on, but Samu leaves only if Atletico agrees Julian deal. So obviously, Atletico Madrid has to agree something with Manchester City. Manchester City are generally a particular club that don't just keep players against their will. So if Julián Álvarez really wants to leave, I think Manchester City will definitely find a deal for him. So you best believe he's going to go to Atletico Madrid, and we are going to get Samu Omorodion. I'm going to come to the whole Samu Omorodion situation. Don't worry. I'm going to give my full opinion on it. Atletico Madrid have bid 75 million package euros for Alvarez tonight. Samu Omorodion to Chelsea depends on this deal. Look, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. Atletico Madrid are set to accept Chelsea's proposal for Samu Omorodion, worth around 35 million package. Omorodion camp discussing contract terms with Chelsea. So personal terms for someone like Omorodion shouldn't be a problem. He's probably not on high wages, so we can potentially give him somewhere around 100k, maybe sub 100k. And the transfer fee is reasonable. This is how we operate. He's a young player. His wages are not that high, and the transfer fee is quite low. So it all seems to work out, and I'm pretty certain this is going to happen. Now, my opinion on this is where I have an issue with Chelsea Football Club. People say, "Oh, Miz, you haven't been saying your heart lately." That's not it. How many times can I come onto this channel and completely be negative towards my club? I have to at one point just say, look, let me see what happens down the track, because I'm fed up of complaining and being angry with the football club. There's so many things that's wrong with the way we are operating at the moment under the new ownership, the new hierarchy, plethora of young players, inexperience left, right, and center. It's not happy. It's very difficult to be a Chelsea fan right now. Look at the way we are playing as well. I know it's pre-season, no problems. I'm very patient about it. But since the owners have taken over for the past 2 seasons, we've not really achieved anything. And it's been very mediocre. And it seems like to turn this mediocrity around, it's going to take a long time. It will take a long time. It's going to take a lot of patience, if it's even ever going to even happen. Do you know what I mean? Like, we're just hoping and praying and gambling that it turns out well for Chelsea Football Club with all of these players that we're getting. So Samu Omorodion, ladies and gentlemen, Look, I wouldn't have had any issues with getting a player like Samu if we've actually got a bona fide striker, if we actually got someone with real substance up front. Then I would have said, you know what, no problems, Chelsea. Go out there and get your Samus, your Mark Guis. Right now, these are our striking options. You've got Nicholas Jackson, who's still got a lot to prove. Yeah, he's scored goals, but he's still got a lot to prove. Please, let's not fool around thinking Nicholas Jackson is the complete package. Jackson at least can give us some option on the left side as well in the wing. We've got Mark Gui, who's developing. Now we're going for Samu, who's also a developing player. So Chelsea Football Club, we become a development squad. Are we a development club, building all these players for the future? And we don't even know how things are going to be for the present. If there is no present, honestly, there will be no future. That's how I look at it. If we don't take care of our business right now, there will be no business to be taken care of down the track. So this is how I feel about Samu Omorodion. I'm not. I don't know anything about the player, to be honest, but I don't need this player only because I have so many unproven players. I've got so many unproven players at Chelsea Football Club. This is why I feel like more of this is not necessary. So all I'm going to say is that, look, let me wait and watch. Let me wait and watch, because that's all I can do. I can't start this new season being angry and upset. All I can do is just wait till the end of the season and see how it all works, pans out. If it doesn't work out, then we're going to be boisterous about it. Then we're going to be loud about it. If it works out, well, there you go. We've been proven wrong. But right now, to sit here and cry and moan, I've done that, and I'm fed up of doing that. I can't be coming here every single video and do that. So, in my personal opinion, all I can say is that let's wait and watch. Let's wait and watch. There's something about Samu in terms of his characteristics. He's tall. He's pacey. There is a bit of talent in him. And then let's hope and gamble that it turns out well. Chelsea are negotiating for Samu Omorodion. That's why Gallagher hasn't traveled to Madrid yet. So it's essentially a swap deal, and it's almost same level of money as well. Now, next up, ladies and gentlemen, another striker's name that's getting floated around, and this for me is proper PR. Like, honestly, it's proper PR. I can't see how it happens. I would love to be proven wrong. I would love to have this player at Chelsea Football Club and see how it all works out with Enzo Maresca. I've got doubts whether he will 100% work out under Enzo Maresca, but this is the level of striker that I need at Chelsea Football Club. However, for me, this is way too far-fetched. As I said, if it happens, we are going to celebrate. No changes. This is coming from Fabrizio Romano because a whole heap of links with Osimhen is still happening because Lukaku wants to go to Napoli, and Napoli only wants Lukaku because Antonio Conte only wants Lukaku as well. So this is why Victor Osimhen's name is heavily getting linked with Chelsea Football Club. However, bad boy Fabrizio Romano has come up with this. No changes so far on Victor Osimhen deal for Chelsea. Chelsea explored talks with Napoli. Napoli want Lukaku. Osimhen will not reduce his salary. So this is one of the first hurdles. We don't want to pay anyone more than 150k. And Osimhen already is on more than 150k with Napoli, and he's not going to reduce his salary. If anything, he wants to increase his salary. Plus, he's not open to straight loan or open buy option right now. So he doesn't want no loan scenario. Loan him for one season, have a buy option. It needs to be by obligation, and that's the only way. Osimhen will be satisfied with coming to Chelsea Football Club. He doesn't want his future to be up in the air at the end of next season, where it's only a buy option. It needs to be a buy obligation. So all of this are huge hurdles for Chelsea Football Club. This is why it makes me think, how are we actually going to find an agreement with, the season almost here? It's about to start. So Lukaku needs to go to Napoli, but in order for Osimhen to come to Chelsea, I think it's going to need a miracle, in my personal opinion. As I said, salary is an issue, transfer fee is an issue. Osimhen doesn't want a loan scenario, so it's very difficult. He's still expected to leave Napoli, but no concrete changes yet. So let's see. I feel like Omorodion is the guy that we're going for, and Osimhen is just pure PR. It's just trying to make the fan base feel that we went for someone substantial, and we were just unlucky with it. But Chelsea, obviously, the PR continues. They are trying to sell the fact that no, we want Samu and Osimhen and Mark Gui and Nicholas Jackson and everyone. We want all of these players at Chelsea. No, look, we don't have space for everyone. We really don't have space for everyone. Chelsea could sign both Osimhen and Samu should Napoli allow Osimhen to join them on an initial loan. Already the hurdle we've seen. Osimhen don't want a loan, and if it is a loan, it has to be an obligation to buy, which makes it a permanent transfer. Chelsea believe they could carry 3 strikers in their squad, and that Nicholas Jackson could also play off the left wing. And of course, he can play off the left wing, which then means, well, what happens with Mudryk and Sterling? Someone needs to go, and it's too late for any of these guys to go. I don't know. Maybe it's not too late. So this is why I feel like, yes, Jackson can play off the left. However, that means one less left winger will play for Chelsea Football Club, which I'm okay with. I'd rather not have Sterling or Mudryk play as often and have Nicholas Jackson play on that side. However, you're not going to just keep Sterling and Mudryk in the squad and not utilize them. You need to then find a solution for them, which, as I said, I don't feel is going to happen with not that much time left. So look, Osimhen for me, ladies and gentlemen, it's pure smokescreen. I don't think it's going to happen. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, Alfie Gilchrist is joining Sheffield United on loan. Alfie Gilchrist, another pure profit player. I don't think he's got a future at Chelsea Football Club. He doesn't have the capabilities to play the possession-based style of football, and he's going to a particular team who don't play possession-based football either. So Alfie Gilchrist, hopefully he has a good loan at Sheffield United, and then hopefully after that, Sheffield United end up buying him, and then that will be pure profit once again. Let's see if there's any other news that has dropped since we have started recording. Let's have a look. 31 minutes ago, no. So that is the latest, ladies and gentlemen. Conor Gallagher swap deal with Samu Omorodion, who we've always liked. The news has been there for a very, very long time, for at least the past couple of months. Since the window started, and it all depends on Alvarez going to Manchester City, and also the fact that we're going to give the money to Atlético Madrid for Samu, which will potentially help them get Alvarez as well. And then there's the rumors about Osimhen. Let me know your thoughts about everything, ladies and gentlemen, that we spoke about. Hope you guys have enjoyed this. Smash the like button if you're here for the first time. Subscribe. Hit the bell notification to stay in touch with all my content. Until next time, take care. See ya. Bye.